Hi guys, welcome to Game Strategy and Review, and today we're reviewing Hellas, which is a game based on the Greek city-states during the Peloponnesian type wars. I'm Roger,
I'm Bart.
and we're glad to have you here. We just finished a game where, once again, Bart has trounced me. He is the devious strategos.
Okay, this is a cute little game. He's got little soldiers.
They're very tiny, probably about 15 millimeter
Let me see.
scale. Yeah, you've gotten it.
Okay, there's the soldier. Ships too. There's a little ship. Okay, that's pretty clear.
Primarily, you're using your soldiers to attack and your ships to explore. However, there are times when you will be able to
Here are the
utilize your ships
tiles.
to explore.
They sort of go like that. You construct the board as you're playing.
Yes, as each turn goes up until, well, I guess is it the fourth, each of you reaches your fourth turn, each of you will go and turn over and place a game tile. You might get an island, you might get pieces of a continent, or just a little peninsula. You got to make sure that it connects with at least two game pieces that have already been previously placed.
Yeah.
It, of course, all centers around one piece that is nothing but the ocean, in which case the map grows up around it.
It's not a highly detailed game or a simulation in any way. It's a fun little game.
The
It's
combat is very simple. It's simply outnumbering the people.
Yeah. Although you do get these cards that give you a little extra punch in battle and allow you to break the rules.
At times you'll be able to play 3 or 4 cards, and it will actually make all the difference. Sort of the way Bart beat me in this game. He could have went for the cheap win, but he didn't. He came in, utilized all his cards, and brought his whole army to bear right on me.
Well, we played a game. It's going to be on the playthrough.
And you'll find the link below.
Yeah.
But it was actually pretty good. It doesn't take all so long, but
that was
like
about
you said,
15 minutes.
15 minutes, and depending on which cards that you get, it really does make the difference, as the warfare is very limited. You simply need to outnumber your opponent, and you only can have X amount of troops on any single city, so it's really up to getting the right type of cards to bring in more, or be counted as having more troops. And
if it's over land, we didn't do any overland battles. You just have to have the same amount of troops.
But when going and attacking over the water, you need to outnumber him an extra 1. And that can be a little difficult without having, extra cards to do it.
By the way, I've played this game with my 9-year-old daughter, and she enjoys it.
She probably did pretty well. She's good.
Let me see what the recommended ages are.
12
and up.
Yeah.
So it all depends on where your kid is at, but it's quite a good little filler. It's better than a filler, actually.
Yeah, the game could go for a little while. I wouldn't say it would go over half an hour.
No.
However, it's actually decent. It's going to be a different game each time you play it. And you do have some decent possibilities. You can actually sit there and, as your turn, grow your army or your navy. You can go out and explore, or you could actually spend your time going and attacking. The different type of cards, I just wanted to show them real quick.
Yeah.
You get either an Ares card, which I'll show you in a second. The red cards will help you to attack. The gold cards, the Zeus cards, can be played, and they're like the wild cards in a way.
Yeah.
And your blue cards, finally, will help you when you want to go. Yeah, Neptune will actually, or Poseidon, will help you to go on your journeys, going and exploring new lands and putting more map tiles out, as you're limited. Like I said, after the first 4 turns, you're not going to be flipping anything over unless you actually go and pay, a ship piece in order to go and, explore a new area.
But you know what? Poseidon, I believe that's the Latin name.
Yeah, I think Poseidon's Latin and Neptune is Greek.
Oh,
It
wait a
could be
second.
the other way
It's
around.
I think it's the opposite.
That's why.
Because Aries is Mars in Greek. Mars is the Latin. And
Yeah.
the planets are all the Latin names.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay.
Neptune
Yeah.
must be the
The
Latin
Latin
name.
name.
And that would be Poseidon.
Okay.
Okay, so my bad there.
You know, all these Greco-Roman gods were actually based on the Egyptian gods. Yeah, but it's still a good game. I really enjoy the fact that, you know, if you get the right type of cards, you actually can do a heck of a lot more than the game's dynamics in terms of how many armies that you're limited to or how many ships, you know, will allow to go and do something that's pretty spectacular. Like the way you brought in your whole army on me and crushed me in the end when he could have went for the cheap win. He was like, nah, I'll just crush you and get that last
Get a
piece.
nice climactic battle.
Yes, that made me feel so much better to just be defeated rather than to just, you know, be cheesed out of it. You know, it's always good when, you know, like it's a big epic battle at the end and, you know, you got this whole phalanx of guys coming in and, you know, like you just charge forward and get killed honorably and go to Valhalla. Oh, sorry, wrong mythology. These guys will be going
Elysian Fields.
the Elysian Fields or to Hades.
Hades.
But it's still, an epic battle at the end is always very satisfying.
Yeah, it's always good. It's like a good movie. Like, well, I don't know. The Star Wars movies always have that, right?
Yes, they always have a great epic battle at the end. You know, a Death Star or a planet gets destroyed, and you know everyone's always happy.
Everyone's happy.
You know, they have a big party at the end, like the Ewok celebration. You know, we just blew up a big thing. Millions of people got killed. Time for a barbecue.
Yeah.
You know, break out the music. You know, dancing Ewoks and the booze, and yeah, you know, it's always good.
Okay.
Thank you guys once again for joining us here at Game Strategy and Reviews. We'll be back next week with another game and another review, most likely.
Yep, I'm Bart.
I'm Roger. Have a great night.
Okay. Good night.